What's going on, guys? My name is Zay off the channel 7 for President. Um, Vote for me for president, obviously. But bro, I kind of wanted to come on here and continue since I'm back on my posting stuff and streaming on Twitch and doing all my stuff. I wanted to come back on YouTube and post another one of those videos that when I did last time when I was like really consistently posting and stuff. Yeah, I wanted to like post about how like something a little bit more profound. Like I like talking about the psyche and the mental. I kind of enjoy talking about things like that. It makes me happy. Like I think about those things a lot. I think about, you know, how people think, how I think, a lot of things like that. And I kind of wanted to make another video about like the psychology, not even psychology, bro. I'm not a psychology major, so I can't even call it psychology, but just the things I think about, you know what I mean? Some more profound, like a little profound topic. The message behind this video is to never let anything external affect your internal. And that's such a general message, but I'm about to talk about it in depth. Like I have a lot of topics to think of right here. And the first thing I want to talk about is like, a lot of times we like let things affect us. Is that a horsefly? What the fuck is that? Wait, look. Do you see it? What the fuck? That's crazy. Oh shit. I'm gonna let you go to him, I'm not gonna lie. There's nothing to hunt in here. I don't know why you're in here, bro. There's like one hole in the screen door. And he must have climbed his ass all the way from the hole into here and walked all the way to this table. I don't know why he did that. Sorry, but I feel like a lot of times we let things that are external affect ourselves internally, you know what I mean? And if you think anything like me, one thing I realized about myself is that the most important opinion to me, the most important opinion is my own opinion. So sometimes I let other people's opinion affect my opinion on myself, right? And that tears me apart, because if my own opinion of myself is wavering, it affects my entire self. If that makes sense. Like, how do I say this? I just care so much about what I think. Sometimes it's not even about what other people think. And I'm such a logical person that, you know, I try to take others' opinions into account. And sometimes it ends up fucking me over. Like, sometimes it ends up, like, throwing me for a loop and thinking about myself, like, well, maybe he's right. Maybe I have to consider what he's thinking about. I have to consider other people. And, you know, I've come to realize that, like, when it comes to facts and logic and actual like real world scenarios, of course I could take what other people say into account. But when it comes to me and myself, I think it's important to never take anybody's opinion into account. Even if you really are a bad person, like, you shouldn't let nobody convince you you're a bad person. You really have to come to that yourself. And you'll never be able to hold a consistent self-image if you allow other people to waver that self-image. You know what I mean? Like, and I found a part of that is not taking things personally. You know what I mean? Like, you can never take things too personally. Like you just got to keep it pushing at every turn. Like my friend My homeboy, we was talking the other day, bro. I was telling him, bro, like, I can't lie, bro. Shit get to me. Shit get to me, you know? I'm a person that shit get to. I be thinking about things, bro. Shit get to me. And he was like, he said something like, he said, you got to take everything in life with a grain of salt. And I'm going to take that a step further and say, you even got to take, like, success with a grain of salt, if that makes sense. Like, even, like, everything in your life, you can't allow it to affect your self-image. You need to pick the self-image you want to hold, and then you just need to stick with it. And, you know, once if you've given it some thought and you want to change your self-image, you need to go stick with that. You need to be the only one in control of your own self-image, you know? I understand it makes sense for other people to be in control to affect your actions, because, you know, we need advice. We need to uplift each other, and we need to give each other advice. But when it comes to your image and how you think of yourself, you should be the main one in control of that. Because so many people and so many things in this world want you to view yourself a certain way. And a lot of those things and those people want you to view yourself in a light that will allow them to gain things from you. If you understand what I mean. Like, how do I say this? Like, there is a lot of, like, communities out there who want you to view yourself as a loser or someone who cannot succeed, so that you will pay for the product that they say will lead to success, when really the product that leads to success is a winner's self-image, a winner's mindset. You know, the first step to success is thinking like you are going to succeed, if that makes sense. And then something else I want to talk about, man, is sometimes if you can, you have to stop your own actions. This is going to sound crazy. You have to stop your own actions from affecting your self-image. That is still hot as shit. That is so hot. Bro, I'm trying to drink coffee, bro. It's hot. But you have to stop your own actions from affecting your self-image. Like, if your actions affect your self-image, like if you know yourself. You know yourself. You make bad decisions. We all do. We all do. And when you make these bad decisions, it doesn't make you a bad person. Like, because you let's say you went out yesterday and you had too many drinks and you ate some pizza, and you know you're not supposed to be eating no pizza, bro. You know you're not supposed to be eating no pizza. You got goals, twin. You got goals. You went out of your macros. You didn't go to the gym. You know, let's say you had an interaction you didn't even like. You didn't like in yourself. You yelled at your girlfriend. You yelled at your boyfriend. You know, you blew up at your mom when she was just trying to help you on some shit. You know what I mean? You got into a fight with your pops because, you know, your masculinity going to your head or some shit, right? And that's all shit like I kind of go through. I don't got a girl, but, you know, that's all shit I kind of go through. But, like, just because you made a mistake, because you made a mistake within your flesh, does not mean that you are the mistake. You are not the mistakes you make, bro. And I talked about this a lot in my last video. You are not your actions, bro. You need to separate yourself from your actions. And that sounds crazy. That's going to sound crazy to a lot of people because, man, how will bad people ever change? Like, how will people who are doing the wrong actions ever change if they keep detaching themselves from the actions? It's because if I keep making bad decisions and I allow that to make me think I'm a bad person, I will make decisions that align with who I think I am. Does that make sense to you? You are going to make decisions that align with who you think you are. And that's why how you talk to yourself is so important. Like low key, there's certain things in my life that people joke about, that I don't even fucking joke about. Because if I joke about them and I talk about like, yeah, I am this, I am that, I am, like if I talk about, I guess I am, like, what's a good example? let's use an example of a loser, right? If someone says, "Damn, bruh, you on some loser shit, you just a loser," and I joke with the dude like, "Yeah, bro, I am a loser, low key." Like, I don't even joke about that shit. I don't think I ever called myself a loser. Like, well, at least not today, not in my like now, not in the now, not recently, because if I start to call myself loser even as a joke, I'm going to start making decisions and actions that align with who I think I am. You're going to act like who you think you are. So you need to like, I want you, if you're watching this video and you're like kind of understanding what I'm saying, I want you to decide. It's not even about who you think you are currently. Completely erase from your head everything you did in the last few days. Think to yourself, who do you want to be? and tell yourself that is you. Because at the end of the day, you are whatever you're going to do. Your character is whatever you're going to do next, right? So you could completely change your character in an instant, right? By just making good decisions to come forward. So if you want to be somebody, decide you are that somebody, and your actions will align with that decision. Ooh, that was a word. I can't lie. But low key, I feel like it's gonna be hard to follow. But it's a word. It's a word. It really is. And when you have those lapses in judgment, when you have those bad days, of course, don't allow them to affect who you are. But then the next day, remember who you want to be, who you've decided to be, and make a strong effort to make actions that align with that. When you take the wrong exit on the highway, make sure you take the detours that take you back to the path that you want to be on, right? Ooh, I just spilled coffee on myself. But you understand what I'm saying? When you make a wrong exit on the highway, you got to get back on that path, bro. Don't keep fucking, oh, I made one exit, so I might as, when you make one mistake and you say I made one mistake, I might as well just keep making mistakes. It's like getting on the highway, taking a wrong exit, and saying, oh, I took a wrong exit. I might as well just say fuck wherever I was going. What? That don't make no sense, bro. And even if you catch yourself in the moment, like you just ate a burger, you took a bite out of a burger. If you're chewing a burger and you realize, oh shit, I'm not supposed to be chewing this burger. Fuck the money that the burger costs, bro. Fuck everybody around you who's also eating burgers, bro. Go to the trash can, spit the burger out, and throw the burger away and go order a salad, bro. That's some shit I'll be doing. I can't lie. I the other day I made myself a full ass, like, crazy ass sandwich because I was fucking hungry. Sorry, pardon my French. I was so hungry, and I was like, you know what? I don't want this. And if I let the sandwich sit here for too long, I'm gonna eat it. So I threw away the whole sandwich, and I made like eggs, avocado, and turkey or some shit. Bro, you gotta, like, if you catch yourself veering off the path, you gotta strongly correct it. You gotta even if it seems like you're wasting food or you're wasting money, bro. I can't lie. No, and this sounds kind of crazy because I don't like wasting food either. No money, no $30 meal, or no like little decision is worth you straying more off your path, especially if you know if you finish the burger, you are going to stray more off your path. And that burger goes for every mistake in life or thing that doesn't align with who you've decided to be. You aren't your actions. You are who you want to be. And you just need to create that for yourself. You just need to decide who you want to be, and you need to be conscious about it and make those decisions that align with who you want to be. You know what? We're at 16 minutes. I'm gonna end the video there. I feel like we touched on some good topics, but I feel like it all came back to what the last video was about. So, well, what's the point, bro? I didn't even finish my coffee. I got a Scooby-Doo mug, bro. If you know about Scooby-Doo, you know about Scooby-Doo and how that relates to me. Do your research on me. Yeah, I'm glad I could make this video, though. I'm really glad. I'm about to hop in the studio and edit the video a little bit, but I'm glad I could make this video. Thank you for watching. If you watched, please like and subscribe. Go follow me on Twitch, where I talk about things that aren't serious, and TikTok, where I talk about things that aren't serious, and 7_clips59, where I talk about where I clip things. I clip my Twitch channel. So go tap in, please. Thank you.